Hello everybody and welcome back to Simulate Gaming and welcome back to Sandy Bay here on Farming Simulator 17. So we've just gone ahead and fed a lot of cows. It's the day after the video you guys just seen. Well, it's actually, no, sorry. It's the same day as the video you guys just saw on Sandy Bay where we tended to animals. And we've got our hired workers off doing some field work, which give us some spare time, which is handy because if you guys remember Old Man Jenkins, we did some logging work for him, in the winter. He is now out of hospital and well, and we're going to go help him again, basically. Still not feeling, he is home, but he's not feeling himself all that well, so we're going to go give him a hand. Now, he has got a fantastic truck that I've heard about. So his pride and joy is an imported American pickup truck thing. Jeep, I don't know what you call it. 4x4 maybe, SUV. And we may get to see that today, if it's there. Maybe one of his family members have got it, but yeah, that's basically what's going on. Now, last time I did this, a couple of people said in the comment section, in real life, why would I not use my own tractors if they're better? Why are we using his? Because all of our tractors are out working. At the end of the day, we are helping Old Man Jenkins, but we've got to make money ourselves at the same time, so we can't afford to take one of our tractors off the farm to go help him, basically. We don't earn that much money from Old Man Jenkins. That's basically what we're doing today. We're going to head up to his mill again. Now this time, he doesn't want logs, he wants chips. Apparently someone's buying it, they're making a playground somewhere and they want the chips to go into the playground, which is fair enough. So we're going to go ahead and get the chips for that. I'm not sure what else he uses the chips for. All I know about is the playground, but I'm pretty sure he uses them for more stuff as well. And the speed limit is now 60 along here, so we'll floor it a little bit. So it's just at the top of this road. So how you guys doing? Welcome back, hope you guys are well. So what was the last video that got uploaded? It was the cow episode actually, so it was today. So yeah, they are in order. So this is basically a carry on from the last episode. So we fed all the cows, give them drink and all that good stuff, and now we're heading out to do some external work, if you will. So we'll just turn into the mill here real quick, and we'll see if his truck's here. So there's the trees. We hasn't got that many trees left, to be fair. You can tell he's getting old. This at one page, according to the residents around here, this used to be full of trees, but he's lived here now for about 50-something years, so he's getting on, and he's took most of the trees down, so there's not that many left. So he's due for retirement very soon, I think. There's still actually some logs left there. We need to get them at some point. Right, so what we're going to do is we'll park out the way over here, because I'm not sure what we're going to be using and all that good stuff today. So cool, we'll get the pickup truck off, and his truck is here. So here he is. This is an imported truck. You know, so this is his truck. It's imported, as you can see, America, I think it come from, maybe Canada. Not all the details, but really nice. It's his pride and joy. He looks after it, so maybe one day he'll let us drive it. Who knows? But here's his tractors, if you guys remember, same stuff. And here's the equipment. It's all still here. Now we dumped a tiny pile of wood chips here, but that's going to be getting a lot bigger today because we need to take down the rest of these. We've bought our chainsaw. As you can see, we've got the, I don't know how to pronounce that. Maybe you guys can teach me. Havana or something like that. Oh, no. But, yeah, let's go ahead and jump. What should we use first of all? So we need to put them into the chipper. They need to be quite small. So we need the saw to put them into smaller pieces, and then we'll put them into the chipper sort of thing. Now, here is the trailer, but I'm not sure if this accepts fill plane sort of thing. So I don't know if we can put the chips into here. So we may be making a pile and then scooping it up, but we'll soon find out. So first of all, we're going to jump into the ZETOR, and we'll get this open if we can. There we go. We don't need the map today, we'll get rid of that. Jump in. We'll leave the door open for now, because we're going to be getting in and out for the next couple of minutes. Get the head tracking reset there, because the camera height's different on this. So yeah, we need the saw first of all, so make sure we don't hit his pride and joy. We'll put it into reverse. So a little bit of background on Old Man Jenkins. People have asked who he is. He's Canadian himself. He's about 63, something like that. And he came over years and years and years ago when he was just a little boy. His family moved over. Not sure all the details, but it's good to... we need to find that out. But we'll ask that story one day. Maybe we'll get Old Man Jenkins in. Who knows? But for now, we're not going to worry about it. But yeah, he's our local Canadian resident, if you will. Right, here we go. Slowly but surely. Now the reason I'm going so slow is because one, it's an old Radley tractor, and two, this thing may be a little bit too heavy for the back. Just a little bit. Right, where should we park? Park reasonably flat area like this. Cool. And we'll stop her here. We have to leave the engine running, unfortunately. But how do we do this again? I forget. Q, is it? Okay, attach PTO is J. So we'll get that PTO turned on like that. We'll jump in and press the lever here. There we go. We'll get it lower down as well. Now, how do we use this thing? Oh, that's it. So there's the saw working away there. It's a shame you can't turn that off and on from the outside. That'd be pretty cool. But yeah, what we're going to do is get this first log chopped down here. So we'll do it like that. We may just cut a wedge out, but we'll soon see. There we go. Oh, timber, what way is he going to fall? No way. No way at all. We could ram it, but instead I'm just going to cut another chip out, I reckon. Tiny, tiny little disc will cut out, I reckon. There we go. And she's coming down. Whoop. Cool. So I have an idea. I'm going to swing past Old Man Jenkins in a couple of years. Maybe we can turn this into crop fields. We'll find out. He probably won't let us. He's probably going to want to plant more trees. But realistically, I don't think he'll be around, unfortunately, by the time those new trees grow, which is a shame. So we'll get these trees cut down here. Like so. And we're going to have to get right into these, I reckon. Like so, right. First of all, what we're going to do is our realistic shrubbery takedown. Health and safety and all that. Get these ones taken off as well. There we go. Right, so we've got all the shrubbery off now. Let's go ahead and make a start on this. So we're doing this all by hand today, so we're going to cut them into quite small pieces. Of course, they don't have to be too small because we are going to be cutting them on this as well. So there's a stump there we need to get rid of. Cut that like so, and then we have two halves of a log. So actually, I should have brought the trailer down, but we want to use it as a chipper. We're going to put the chips in there if we can. So we're just going to make a pile of logs for now. And if it doesn't work, we'll dump them all into the trailer. We'll cut this piece here like that. Like so. Take this bit over as well. For some reason, the crosshair is not really working all that well. I'm not sure why. I think a mod may be breaking it. There we go. Drop that down like that. Drop that down like that. Cool. So yeah, it's going to be quite a slow episode, but actually I just want to check. There we go. We got the crosshair working now. It was game extension that was turning it off, but we got it on now. Let's get that cut like that. Can we cut it again? Yeah, we can. Cool. Nice. Actually, did that cut? No, it didn't. There we go. That's much better. Get that chucked into there. So yeah, if this is your first video watching Old Man Jenkins, he's just an old man that lives by, as we just found out. He's Canadian. And in the winter time, he uses all his forestry skills to provide logs to all the local residents in their cottages, which is quite a cute idea. But then the other half of the year, he's turning it into chips, I think, and that one just disappeared. Fantastic. Well, these are stabilizers, these two trucks at the moment, so we don't want to get rid of them just yet. But what we will do is health and safety. We'll chop the end of the tree off while we're standing underneath it. What could possibly go wrong? Right, there we go. This is quite light, this piece, so we'll cut it in half, and that should do it. I think we've got enough muscle to pick up this at least. I'm going to try and cut this into 4 if we can. There's 1. There's 3. We didn't get 4, but that will do. Maybe we could get this one in one last time. Nope, that was it. You can't go too small with these logs, unfortunately, but it's working. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. That put over there as well. So I'll do 1 tree, and then we'll get the chipper over, just to make sure everything actually works how I want it to work. And then we'll do a couple more trees, because you guys seemed to like it when I did this last time. I thought some people would find it boring, but got quite a good reaction. That might be a little bit too heavy to lift up into the saw, so we'll just chop it in half again. Like so. I really wish Giants would implement a third-person view, especially for the forestry. It'd be really useful. Right, we get that picked up. Run over here. Drop that down. Cool. This one should be pretty easy once again. Right, so I'm going to go ahead and get the rest of this tree cut up, and I'll jump back to you guys in a second, but I will let you guys see what I'm doing. Well, I'll speed it up in the usual simulate fashion. Right, okay, so the first tree is completely chopped down now into this nice little pile of logs here. So we're going to go ahead and put the cover on. Won't going to bother turning it off just yet. And we'll run up and we'll see if the Same can pull the trailer. It should be able to. Let's get the head tracking back on here. Get it booted up. And we'll pick up this trailer then. That truck is really nice. I wonder if we can drive it one day. I wonder if he'll let us. It's his pride and joy, so he may not let anyone go near it, but it would be nice to check it out at some point. And we'll lift the hitch up here. And we got it. Now, once again, I'm not sure if we can actually dump... Breaking the law a little bit. I'm not sure if we can actually dump the chips into here. But we'll give it a go. No, I just realised we were actually meant to pick something completely different up. So we'll drop the hitch on that again. We'll go get the chipper. And we'll bring either the Toyota down or the Ford... Is that a Bronco? I think it's a Ford Bronco. I think it's good. And we'll bring that down and hook the trailer up to that, I reckon. Let's go ahead and pick this up. There we go. Cool. That should do it. So yeah, well, I think we'll just use this Bronco. I'm sure he won't mind. Now, it's quite an interesting story. I think the Jenkins story would be quite interesting to tell at some point. If that's something you guys would be interested in, like a little mini series of the Jenkins story, I reckon it might be quite an interesting one to tell. Somehow that's working without the 3-point being on, but we'll ignore that. The 3-point, the PTO, sorry. There we go, it's on now though. We'll go in, we'll pick this up, pick her up, and we'll go and collect. Well, actually, no, we won't collect it, we'll just move this out of the way, I mean, sorry. Got confused then. Cool, we'll get this turned off. We'll collect the... should we use our... No, we won't use our truck. We'll use the Bronco. Nope, American. We have to get in this side. My bad. Look at this. Beautiful interior. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Right, so we'll move this in and collect the trailer. We'll pick up the trailer up, I mean, sorry. Now, once again, not sure if this is going to work, but we'll give it a go. That was fast. That was too fast. Ooh. This Bronco doesn't take prisoners, that's for sure. And yeah, it does work. Cool. We can pick it up at least. I just don't know if we'll actually be able to dump into it. That's the question. So we'll reverse up next to the chipper here. Like that might work. Right, moment of truth. Is this going to work? I'm assuming no, but we'll try anyway. So we'll get this first log and put it into here. Did that work? I don't think it did. I think this is a waste of time. Is there any chips in there? No, 0 chips. Ah, dang it. I don't think this is going to work. This might be too big to even go in there, to be fair. We'll put it in sideways. Okay, now it is working, but unfortunately, it's not going into the trailer. So, what about if we do Control I? This might just make a pile underneath the trailer, but we'll experiment here. Need to drop that down so it's flat. And it's underneath the trailer. Fantastic. There we go. Got her. We'll chuck her in. I can't tell if it's going into the trailer or going onto the floor. Okay, it's not going into the trailer. 100% not going into the trailer, so that was a waste of time. Okay, so plan B is to pick all of these logs up one by one. Seems like a long-winded process, but it shouldn't take too long at all. And then chip them onto the pile that we actually kind of already made, the really small one. Now, like I said, we could have originally just chucked them in here, but I thought the trailer may have worked with chips, but unfortunately that's not the case. So yeah, as I was saying a minute ago, I may tell the story of Old Man Jenkins. Let me know in the comment section if you would be up for something like that. I haven't really got an idea of what we're going to do just yet. But it'd be like an interesting little, what do you call it, like a side stories thing? Like a side series, if you want to call it that. Let me know. But let's quickly just go ahead and drop all of these into here. So we have got somebody from Thornton Farm coming over here soon to do some work. They've asked if they can rent out a lot in our yard because they're doing some nearby work for a weekend or something, but so how do you guys feel about this classic equipment that Old Man Jenkins has got, by the way? Because we do actually, I've never showed you guys, but we do actually have some classic equipment on the farm that belonged to our old granddad. So, or grandfather, if you want to call him that. We need to dust it off at some point. Every now and then we do start her up just to make sure she still runs, but we've never actually used her for any field work. So we may get that out at some point and have a look, see if she's still working. Would you guys be interested in that? Just a one-off episode of like, oh, what happened then? Something weird happened then. But yeah, there's some of the stuff I'm planning. I may dust her off at some point and take her out and do some actual work with her. There we go. Just drop that into there. Cool. And into there. I don't think we're going to get all these in, which is a shame. Well, we'll be able to get them in if we stack them, but I mean, I don't think they will like lock in place. So they may fall out when we try and drive off, which would be a little bit awkward. We're doing okay for now. We're doing okay for now. I can hear the Sammy still running over there, so I forgot to turn that off. I'm not sure if that will come out on camera. Where should we put this big one? There we go. Okay, so the final log is going in now. Just find a place for her. There we go. Make sure we've got every single last twig. That's the stump there. We can't take that. There's the other stump. We've got some wood chips here, actually. That's what we've just dumped off, I think. But we're going to be taking the rest of them up there to do that, I reckon. So we'll get the straps on here. Hopefully they work with the logs. Get the straps. That's the last strap. Cool. So there's a strange thing with this trailer. Now the trailer is in the mod list, I think. If not, I'll put it in. So these logs now should be locked in place. But then when we exit the game and save... Yeah, that's it. If we save the game and then exit out and then come back in, for some reason they won't lock. You'll have to dump them out and start again, which is a little bit annoying, but not to worry. So we're going to get the Bronco turned on again. And we're going to set it to quite a slow speed because this thing is like a jet. I'm not sure how it's so fast, but there we go. As you can see, we're up to top speed already, pretty much. Set it to 12 and it was like 0 to 12 instantly. Anyway, we should have a better speed now. Just to make sure the logs don't fall out. What a beautiful setup. I do like the American trucks. It's a shame we don't actually have them in the UK, especially the older stuff. I'd love to have an old American truck like this. Suburban's one of my favourite. The old like 90s style Suburban. I know this is more of a 70s style, but you get what I mean. So what we're going to do is park up next to the Sammy here. Like so, make sure we don't crash the Ranger, because we'll never hear the end of it. Cool. Now, we can actually dump this out, which seems like a waste of time, but we may have to do it. So we'll get the straps off. Because I'm afraid if we try and take the logs out of here, we're just going to glitch out the trailer, and it's going to be a very awkward situation. So what we're going to do is jump back in, unload here. And we'll start chipping these. So we should be adding to this pile here, basically. Now that's not actually running, so we'll go and press the lever here. There we go. And we'll start making Jenkins' chips. I don't think that's working. Left control I, there we go. Should work now. This is quite a big one. Is it going to go in? Yeah. Cool. So we're unloading these. Ah. Now the spray distance on this is quite far. As you see, it's sort of glitched into the mill a little bit. So what we're going to do is pick it up and move over slightly, I reckon. Just so we can try and get it onto the pile that we've already got. Because it's spawning quite far away at the moment. That might be more like it. Is it still on? Nope. Yeah, it is, sorry. Let's give that a go, shall we? That's a huge one. That's never going to work. We'll have to sell that as a log. There we go. That's more like it. It's not spot on, but it will do. Cool. Should have tested this before we... oh, that's perfect fit. Yeah, we should have tested this before we unloaded, but there we go. That's going to go in nice and easy as well. Now, just in case anybody is wondering, if you remember a few episodes ago, we started making our own little forestry area for Old Man Jenkins, so to help him out, basically. We haven't forgot about that. It's just we got hit by that snow, didn't we? So we got stopped in our tracks, basically, literally. We couldn't get to it because it was covered in snow. So we will be returning to that at some point. We've got quite a lot of I call it mini forestry because it's like mini-scaled forestry. We will be doing more of that at some point because we need the logs for that. We want to get them ready for the next winter if we can. Let's move that out of the way here. Let's drop that in. So we're only doing these small ones for now, basically. And the bigger ones we may have to take down and sell them as logs to the local freight yard. Get that in there like that. It'd be cool if we could update his afford to update his equipment soon as well, because this is pretty ancient stuff here. Right, any more small ones hidden under here? Yep, there's one there. In fact, there's quite a few there. There we go. Now, one thing I've noticed about his tractors, none of them are front loaders, so I'm not sure how he usually picks them up. Maybe with a shovel, but that's not something we're willing to do, that's for sure. So we may bring down the JCB if we ever have it free. We'll do it as a favour for him, basically. Let's see if we can rummage our way into the bottom here. There we go. Any smaller ones? This one should go in pretty nice. Like that. And this one. Hey, get in. There we go. Right, so this is the last piece right here, I think. Oh, it's not going to go in. There we go. These ones here look too big for the chipper. That one may go in if we put it in sideways. Yeah, cool. In fact, we may be able to get rid of most of these. That one there I'm pretty sure is not going to go in because of the shape of it. Which is a no, not going to risk it. This one here, too fat. I think that's it. I think that's all we're going to be able to get away with today, at least. So what we're going to do is jump back in to the Bronco here. Get it lower down. Now, I'm not sure how this hydraulic thing's working with this the truck. Maybe it's electronic, I don't know. It's only a game at the end of the day. Let's try to suck the fun out of too much stuff. It doesn't have to be that realistic. Try and keep some of it fun. Right, we'll chuck all these huge ones back into here. Like so. It's a shame I can't cut these in half. In fact, we're just going to do it. Like I said, I don't want to suck the fun out of too much of this game. It is a game at the end of the day. So there we go. There's a tiny, tiny pile. I thought it'd be a bit bigger than that. I don't know how we're going to get this, but... oh well. So we're going to get in now. We'll get it turned off, lift it up. And we'll move this out the way. Now, I just took my head tracking off. Bear with me. Because I'm a bit too heavy-handed, and I just pushed the button through for it, unfortunately. So I need to go get some glue on that. There's a little switch on top of my head tracking because it's wireless, and I've literally just gone to turn it off to save the battery, pushed it right through because I'm too heavy-handed. Right, let's get that lower down. No, that's turn on. Get lower down. Turn her off for now, and that should do it. We'll leave our truck here for now. We'll use the Bronco. We'll use this as an excuse to use the Bronco. Love American trucks. I'm so glad he's imported this. Well, we would have come with it, I reckon. As you can see, he looks after it. It's pretty spotless. We'll jump in. Right, and we'll get this taken down to the freight yard. Now, we could technically put these in a massive pile and take them down when we've got more of them, but I wanted just an excuse to use the Bronco, basically. Love it. Absolutely love it. It's not often you get to drive an American truck on UK roads. Right, in fact, my head track needs resetting here. That's more like it. So we'll indicate out of here. Make sure nothing's coming. By the way, sorry that my FPS counter has been on this whole time. I like to see how my game's performing, because sometimes on Sandy Bay it gets a little bit low, especially around the yard area. So I like to keep it up to make sure it's not breaking my computer, sort of thing. We can actually afford to make this go a little bit faster through here. 40 should do her nicely. There we go. So we've got a speed limiter on at the moment. That's what the little yellow clock is down in the bottom right corner there. That's making sure we don't speed too far and end up tipping her, because I have tipped it before. This is a very tippable truck. Now, one thing I need to ask, well, anybody that likes watching my videos basically, would you guys be interested in an American Let's Play? Now, I have a plan for a special series, but in fact, it's been planned for a long time, but unfortunately my channel grew faster than I had time to finish the map. So I was working on my own map, which unfortunately I ended up ditching because I never thought it was going to happen. But I may go back to it. I may make it. I didn't get that far, and I've actually learned more about making maps now, so it might be even better. Alright, we'll go and turn into here. Where's the log sell point? That's the question. I believe it's right next to the sell point. There it is. So all we have to do is try and reverse into here, which is going to be interesting with the dodgy physics on this truck, that's for sure. There we go. Ooh, see what I mean? It just shoots off like a bullet. And now I think we're stuck. Look, the trailer just doesn't want to play. Okay, we'll try plan B. It doesn't want to reverse sensibly, so we'll go in sideways then. Right, please reverse slowly. Oh, slow and steady. Got it. Cool. We'll jump out, get these straps off for the last time today. That was E simulate. Well done. R. So yeah, there's not that many. We're probably going to get about 100 quid for all of these, but at least we're getting rid of them. We don't want them taking up too much room on the on Jenkins' yard. And there we go. So we got about, I think the highest one there was £66. That must have been for the big fat one that we had. So there we go. That is another episode working for Old Man Jenkins. Pretty much the same as the last one, but that's what you guys are asking for. You wanted more of it. Now, we are going to be doing more stuff for Jenkins very soon, so hold tight for that. Once again, let me know in the comment section whether you want me to do that little... Oh, wrong side of the road. See, you drive an American truck and you automatically think you're in America. So yeah, let me know in the comment section if you want me to do that little Old Man Jenkins side story / side series. I think it'll be quite interesting. I've never played a series with a series on the side of it, sort of thing. So, actually, that's a bit of a lie because lawn care is technically that. But still, let me know. I'm going to leave it here. Thank you very much for joining me in this episode. If you did enjoy, please tap the thumbs up button. It really does mean a lot. Hit subscribe to see more from myself. I've been Simulate Gaming, and I'll see you in the next one.